Welcome back, gamers. My name is Neumatix, and today I'm going to show you how to make this pretty sweet keycard system that can access your chests. Alright, I'm going to show you how this actually works before you decide if you want to go ahead and build this thing. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab my keycard. I have 16 of them. You don't have to make 16. You'll figure out later why we have this many, and if you want to go ahead and do that yourself, or if you want to create them one at a time. So we could go over here to insert keycard. Let's throw one in, and then it should go ahead and open up my chest. I can go inside, throw stuff in it, and do whatever I want to. Go ahead and press this button when finished, and it'll go ahead and store away my chest so no one knows it's even there. So let's go ahead and start building this thing. Alright, to start off, this was actually suggested by one of my subscribers and loyal members, Philip, over in my Discord. If you would like to go ahead and suggest different redstone builds, just like he did, be sure to join my Discord, which is down in the description below. Also, don't forget, as I'm building this, don't forget to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm. To go ahead and make it easy on you guys, I'm sure you're all going to want this at floor level, so we're going to be digging down eventually in order to make all of that happen over there. So what we need to do is go and place our piston down, our sticky piston down right here. We're going to go ahead and place a sticky piston down right there, and then another one right here. And then we're going to place a chest right here, and then we're going to place whatever block you're going to have facing outward. I don't really care what this is going to look like, so I'm going to place my red wool right there. Next up, don't forget to go ahead and place a sticky piston on top of this one, and then we're going to go ahead and take some blocks, and I'm going to come out like this, like that, and bring it across like this. And we're going to go ahead and bring it up again over here, and then again over here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here is where our hopper is going to be, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to just continue on with our pistons. All right, and then going from the front, we're going to go over to the back side. We're going to go down here, right at this bottom piston. We're going to place a redstone torch. We're going to break a block down here, and then we're going to go up right here, and then 2 up from this one. So 1, 2, and then we're going to go ahead and place our redstone down right here, and we're going to go ahead and have a redstone repeater from here on full tick delay with some more redstone going down to that torch. So right here is where we're going to have our observer. So let's go ahead and place our observer down right here. So it's going to go ahead and have a piece of redstone on it like this. So it's going to detect a redstone signal change below it, which is going to then travel down here, which is going to go ahead and affect our pistons and what they're going to do over here. But we need to go ahead and dig down at least one so that we can go ahead and get our redstone set up for the other pistons. Okay, so from here, you're going to have something looking like this. I went ahead and dug down a little bit more over on this side because I know we're going to need it eventually for the second half of the build. So from here, let's go ahead and go over to this piston that doesn't have the chest. Let's go ahead and bring out 2. Let's go over to the other one, and we're going to bring out 2 again. On this one, let's go ahead and bring out another one, and we're going to place a redstone torch with some redstone going to this one. And then we're going to place some redstone going out from this one, and then down like that. So now what we're going to do is going to go ahead and make our redstone loop around. So let's go ahead and grab our redstone out from here and bring it out like this, right there. And then we're going to bring it out like this, going over here. And actually right here at this piece of redstone, we're going to go ahead and break it. We're going to place a block up, place a piece of redstone on top of it. We're going to go right next to it, break that, place a sticky piston down with a block of redstone on top of that. So now if you want to go ahead and make sure that our block switching system is working, which I would recommend before continuing on to anything else, go ahead and go right next to this block, break it out, place a lever down, and then we're going to go ahead and flip it to make sure that it switches out that red wool with our chest, which it did. Let's go ahead and flip it again to make sure it switches it right back. And there we go. That is working correctly. So the only thing that's not working is actually this piston right here, which is pretty easy to go ahead and fix. All we need to do is we need to make sure that when this is out, that this is going to be extended too. But we don't want it to work off the same redstone signal that the bottom piston is working off of. So let's go ahead and bring a block up from this redstone torch, and we're going to bring it over like this, right there. Let's go and bring our redstone dust like that, and then we could go ahead and place a block, whatever it's going to be facing out for you, right there. So now if I go ahead and flip this lever, it's going to retract that when our chest comes out so that we can go ahead and open it. And then if we go and flick it again, it should push forward so that it makes it look like nothing's there. So now that we're done with the first section of our build, let's go ahead and start working on the next, which is the actual keycard selection system. I went ahead and switched out the red wool with the purple to go ahead and show you the difference in the 2 types of builds. And then of course, I probably will make another type of wool for the third, just so you can distinguish between each one that we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and break down again another one down because we are going to need it in order to make the second part. All right, now that I've gone ahead and dug down another section, we can go over to the front. Let's go ahead and break out this block. We're going to place a hopper down, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to place 2 hoppers down like this. We're going to break the bottom one. Let's go ahead and go over here. Let's break this one and make sure that it's going into that one. So we need this one facing down and that one facing into that one. Then we're going to go and place a piece of redstone on top of it by going shift right clicking, and then we're going to go ahead and place a block next to it with a redstone torch on top. Next up, let's go ahead and go straight behind this hopper, place a block up, and we're going to bring it out all the way down to here. We're going to place a piece of redstone down like this, going up to that, and then place a repeater going forward like that on full tick delay, and then we're going to go ahead and bring some more redstone going out like this with a comparator coming out from this hopper. And actually scratch that, you don't need this on full tick delay. Go ahead and turn it back on to no tick delay so that we can go ahead and make sure that this is working properly. Let's go over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab an anvil out, and we're going to place it down. This is where we're going to start making our cards. So if I go over here and I grab some paper, I can easily make something called new card, or name it whatever you want your password to be. Pretty much it's a password on a piece of paper that you are going to be using. You need 18 of them in total in order to make this work properly. You're also going to want to go ahead and make a block, whatever it's going to be, 4 of them, and have it named something random. So it doesn't matter as long as we got something different that no one's going to be able to guess, so that it doesn't mess up our system. We can actually go into this hopper, place those 4 blocks right there, and then place our new cards, or whatever card you're going to have, in the slot in the first area. So I'm going to have 18 of them in order to make this work. So that's going to go ahead and just make sure that one piece of redstone is lit up. As soon as it turns to 19, it's going to activate this piece of redstone, which in turn is going to activate our block switcher, which will then in turn bring out our chest. So let's go ahead and make sure that works. I'm going to throw one piece down. It should go into the hopper, which then of course activated our chest. So now we can go and access our items. So now we need to go ahead and make sure we have it do the opposite. Get that piece out so that we can go ahead and make it flush with the wall again. So for now, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to take out my one piece. I'm going to drop it in there, put that in there, and then we're going to continue on to the rest of this build. I'm going to bring my purple wool out like this and bring it out like that. So on the other one, I ended up bringing out a button in a really weird spot. That's because I wanted it on the wall and I didn't want it on the floor. So let's go ahead and start on that. So facing the front, let's go ahead and count out 1, 2, 3. Place our button right there on the back side. Let's go ahead and go where that button is going to be. Place a block out with a repeater in front of it like this. So make sure you're on the right block by going and pressing your button and making sure that turns out just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and bring our blocks down like this, and pretty much all we're doing is making sure that this redstone signal carries out down to there. So let's go ahead and bring another repeater going into this block, which is then going to turn our torch off when we press that button. Let's bring our redstone down like this, all the way to there. So now we should be able to go and press our button, which will drop one piece out of our hopper. Of course, if we had a chest underneath it. So let's go ahead and pop a chest down right below that hopper. In order to make this work properly, I'm going to do this so that nothing should be going out anyways because this hopper is locked. But as soon as we press that button, it's going to unlock it for a brief moment, which will let that one piece slide out into the chest, which will then reset our system. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and press the button. As soon as I put that piece of paper back in, because I took it out earlier, let's go ahead and throw it down like that. Watch that pop out. And then let's go ahead and press our button, which should go and activate it, pushing our block back out. Very nice. It's working as well as I wanted it to. All right, now that we got that all settled, we are on to the last part, which is our disposal system, so that no one can get our key card and we don't have to worry about going down into that chest to get our key cards. So if you want to go ahead and do this, you need to go ahead and come out from this block. We are going to need a total of 5 repeaters in sequence on full tick delay in order to get that dropper to drop the piece of paper at the right moment. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a piece of redstone coming down from our button over here. We're going to go out like this, like this. Let's grab a repeater going out this way, full delay, grab some redstone over this way, grab another repeater, full delay, and then grab our redstone. And this is where we can go ahead and be creative whatever way you want in order to get down below the chest, because we're going to need a hopper below the chest, and then below the hopper, we're going to place our dropper. So go ahead and break out whatever you need in order to get down there. I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to go ahead and get a little creative here with some blocks, placing down like this. We need to just go ahead and make sure that redstone gets underneath somehow. I'm going to go like this. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a cave system down here. Okay, we can go like this, this. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and grab my dropper and my hoppers. I'm going to grab my dropper, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up like this and like that with a hopper on top. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, but then we're going to go ahead and make sure our redstone reaches it. So I'm going to grab my redstone out, going down here, and right there. Cool. All right, so this is all set up. In order to make this work, though, you don't want your paper flying out all over the place. So the easiest way to do this is to enclose the area where your lava is going to be, which I need to kind of clear myself a little path here. Going over here, like that, like that. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And there we go. That's where our lava is going to be. Bringing it out like that. And I need to go ahead and clear out some more space. So right here is where our lava is going to go. Sorry, it's a little tight down here, but we need to go and do it this way. And that should be set. So in order to get myself out of this mess, I'm just going to go ahead and break out a little bit over here. Get up this way. All right, now we're on the front side. Let's go ahead and make sure that dropper is working just in time to dispose of our paper. All right, let's go ahead, place our paper. There we go. Chest pops out just like it should. I'm going to go ahead and just throw some random stuff in here. Actually, I need those signs for later. Okay, let's go and press our button. Should go and reset. Place the block out. Let's go ahead and go over here and make sure. So we know it's not in this hopper. Otherwise, this wouldn't have done anything. Let's go and go make sure it's not in the chest. It's not in the hopper. And it is in the dropper, so that didn't work. In order to make this work properly, you probably need to put a repeater going straight into this dropper. So let's go ahead and do this. And boom, there we go. Let's do this again one more time. All right, here we go. Go and throw the paper down. Our chest pops out. Very nice. Press the button. And we heard the dropper go off, so I think it did what it should have. Let's go down here. Let's make sure it's not in the chest, it's not in the hopper, and it's not in the dropper. It actually popped out a little too far ahead, so you might have to go ahead and play with what your dropper is going to be doing. So in order to make sure that this went down there like it should have, you probably need to go ahead and bring it up like this, which if you're underground, you're definitely not going to have an issue with that. So there we go. This build is completely finished. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I hope you come back for more just like it. I make redstone videos like this every other week at least, and I would love to see you there. Please subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. If you want to go ahead and see more, like I said, I do have another build over here, which is a little bit more compact, and it does look a little bit different. It's not as hidden as the other one, but if you want to go ahead and see this one built as well, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I do have some future builds I want to go ahead and do with this keys card system, featuring multiple users and even a light system to let you know when you can go ahead and grab your stuff and when it's going and having an issue of some sort. I have a really cool idea with that, but we'll get to that in the future. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Take it easy and have fun with your build. Bye!